Britain's awash with dirty Russian cash, according to a new Parliament report. Billions of dollars in corrupt assets are apparently laundered through the country's companies and institutions, money linked directly to the Kremlin. By allowing it to happen, MPs say the government's undermining global efforts to bring Russia into line.
Russia is in many ways a kleptocracy. There are many people with astronomical levels of wealth which they have pushed offshore, whether in the UK itself or in British overseas territories, and we need to be much more wary about these resources and what they are doing with them.
It's 2 months since the attempted murder of Russian ex-spy Sergei Skripal and his daughter Yulia. The British government promised tough measures against Moscow for the alleged poisoning, but activists say it's failed to put its money where its mouth is. Days after the Skripal poisoning, the Russian state energy giant Gazprom was trading bonds in London, business as usual.
We are starting to talk angry to Russia, about Russia. We're starting to say that their money is no longer welcome here. But if we just step back a little bit and look at the reality on the ground, through our own analysis from just the last couple of months, we've identified £4.2 billion worth of property in the UK owned through suspicious means. Not all Russian, but 1/5 owned by Russian suspicious cash.
Kremlin-linked cash has also surfaced in a host of unlikely places, including this year's Chelsea Flower Show, organised by the Royal Horticultural Society and opened by Queen Elizabeth. One of the event's main backers is the Russian state bank, VTB, set up by an oligarch currently under US and EU sanctions. Questions are also being asked about one of the UK's richest people, Chelsea Football Club owner Roman Abramovich. He failed to attend Saturday's FA Cup final after the Russian oligarch's visa expired. The British authorities say his application simply taking longer than normal, with no further explanation. The Foreign Affairs Committee wants the government to close all loopholes and become less attractive for corrupt Russian money. The Kremlin's responded by accusing the committee of hysterical Russiaphobia.
We've taken greater powers for the UK to be able to act against criminal finances.
The British Prime Minister says she's determined to drive out dirty money while continuing to encourage rich foreigners to invest. With Brexit looming, the last thing the government can afford is money being moved elsewhere. Neave, Al Jazeera, London.